Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Luxeley, and I found something interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I was searching random things, and I found something random that was really cool. I was curious what was going on with Wildstar, because in the back of my mind, with all the changes going on with WoW, of which there are really none, so no changes going on, really major changes with WoW, I was starting to think that the real problem with World of Warcraft and these ridiculous patches and these notes that they keep giving us and these X-Packs that seem very light, the real underlying problem is there is no serious MMO competition out there. There's been a long line of pretenders and contenders, most of which are pretenders, and one of the pretenders came out with some news that I thought was kind of interesting, and I want to share it with you guys. On games.onnet, which is kind of like a news gaming review website, they were stating that Wildstar recently reached out to two of the biggest distributors in Australia, or Wildstar being Carbine Studios, and they said, hey guys, take all the games off the shelf. Just take them off the shelf. And Elder Scrolls Online did something similar right before they went free to play. A few other games did something very similar right before they went free to play. So the website was speculating that maybe Wildstar is going free to play. However, Carbine Studios, who produces Wildstar, was kind of running this new mystery box promo thing, and they made the announcement the same day that the gaming website made the speculation. And this particular promo is geared towards people who buy the actual hard copy of the game by the box, and they have a shot to get a little perk, a little prize, a little mount if they're lucky. And I don't know whether or not Wildstar is really going free to play. The gaming website might be just kind of in the speculating frenzy, and maybe they're playing a little bit of Monopoly, rolling the dice, see what lands where. But from a business standpoint, it makes a hell of a lot of sense for a game like Wildstar to go free to play and do it as soon as possible. It's a pretty darn good game. It was one of the games that I really thought had a fair shot to take a chunk out of WoW. And that's the biggest problem with World of Warcraft right now. There's no competition. They have no incentive to give above and beyond. They have no incentive to instill value into the game. Whether or not you like Warlords, whether or not it's fun, obviously actions speak louder than words. I play it a lot, and I do think it's fun. But it could be better. And Blizzard will not make it better unless they have legit competition. Now, there have been a long line of pretenders: Wildstar, Elder Scrolls Online, Swtor, Rift, Conan, whatever it was called many years ago, Aeon, long list of WoW killers being pretenders. Now, there's one legit contender out there, as far as I'm concerned from my gaming experience, and that is Guild Wars 2. But there's something missing with Guild Wars 2. I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know exactly what it is. Maybe it's the fact that there's not a lot of controversy, a lot of tension in the game, like there is with World of Warcraft. You have Horde, you have Alliance, you have the threat of some crazy boss who's gonna step in and take things over. Some are better than others, the good ones being the Lich King and Illidan, and the kind of bad ones being, you know, Deathwing and whoever the boss is gonna be in WoD. Doesn't really excite me. Garage was kind of cool, kind of crazy also, but the fact is that, especially in Wrath of the Lich King, you had the Lich King stitched and weaved throughout the entire X-Pack. Wherever you went in Northrend, it was that reminder of the Lich King. They did it as well in Kata with Deathwing, but it wasn't quite as good. My point is, the strongest aspect of World of Warcraft is how immersive the game is, and the rich lore and the animations. Animations are amazing. But some of these other games have potential, and Wildstar is one of them. And my question is to you guys, do you think Wildstar will go free to play before January 2016? Do you think it's going to happen 6 months sooner and go free to play by June 2015? Leave it in the comments. This is kind of significant because Blizzard really needs somebody to look and find in their rearview mirror. Give them a little bit of a shock of Buddha, which is a good swift spiritual blow to the fucking head, and start delivering some value and start delivering some content. They need a little bit of fear. They need a little bit of inspiration. They need a little bit of motivation. And competition is what's lacking. Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Wildstar free to play or not free to play by the end of the year? And do you agree that Blizzard needs some legit competition in the MMO market? Whatever it is by you guys, hey, I want you to make a great morning, afternoon, or night. Make each one better than the rest. This is Luxeley saying sayonara.